All right. Good morning, people. Welcome back to another episode of A Man and His World. And gonna be honest, guys. Gonna be straight up honest. I haven't done a lot of work off camera. Uh, Ever since I started this series, I've worked every day, and I finally have a day off. So, on my day off, I'm gonna do some off-camera work, do some resource gathering. But but before we start our little tiny project for today, let's take another good look about what we got here. So we want to build a wall, right? And I don't have enough material to build the wall, but we can at least get a good visual about where we want the wall to be. So I don't want to include the dark forest. So what we're probably going to do is cut it off right here. So it'll be a wall right behind that little mountain right here. It'll snake around behind this mountain, along the water. And then cut across here, because I want to keep that island. And then probably cut around here, go way out there, because we got a lot of flat land out there. Probably keep that little cove, come across here again. And then probably right where that lava is, across there. Keep part of that mountain, and then connect back right here. So we have a pretty decent sized area to work with here for our little capital city. And today, we're going to start our first building. I don't know if I'll keep this forever, but it'll give us a general idea about how we want the buildings in this area to look like. Because this is like the capital city, it's gonna feel like it's one of the older cities in the area. So we're gonna use a lot of stone, a lot of wood, the basic Minecraft building blocks. And you can see I built a little cow farm over here and a little potato farm over here. So we're basically just resituated back like we were on the spawn island. And I gathered some resources. So let's start it. So this is where the house is gonna be. It's a pretty flat area. I don't really have an idea about what districts to put, but I don't want to keep all my stuff out in the open. So we're gonna build a little house for ourselves. Oops. Just so we have some kind of shelter when we build. So we're gonna have that cobblestone base, and I probably should have kept the blocks with me. All the blocks we're gonna use. Gonna use some stone brick slabs. And I need some of these. I'll just get a few extra just in case. Alright. So how's everyone doing? It is technically the 4th of July as I'm recording this, so happy 4th of July. Hope everyone is having a safe weekend. And I don't have anywhere near the amount of andesite that I wanted. But we can actually just start punching out walls here. Because I don't want to keep this all andesite. It looks kind of too clean. So what we can do, because it is like an older building, just punch out little pieces like that. And that way, it's not just a uniform wall of andesite. We're actually going to put the door here too. That's where the door will be. Let's just grab a little bit more andesite. So yeah, work's been super busy for me. Everyone's on vacation because it's the summer months. And we are just hiring someone new, so we have to do a lot of training with her. So I don't know if I want to keep doing daily uploads, especially if I can't upload or not. Oh, if I can't work as much off camera as I want to. But that's pretty much up to you guys. I know you guys have been doing in terms of like my channel statistics, having these having these videos upload daily has helped a lot with the analytics on my channel. So that's all just thanks to you guys. So I want to keep doing them if I can, but let's get a new pick. It is hard to do it if it's not my job, and I don't foresee it being my job. So let's do that, and maybe just across like this. Adds a little bit of texture to it. No color here. We'll just do a little bit on this side. I don't have a silk touch, so I don't really want to break the wrong block. And then on this side, we'll do a decent chunk like this. And then down to like that. I think that adds just a little bit of texture to a building that otherwise would just be a plain flat wall. Alright, and let's start the roof. Let's get some dirt to scaffold on. Man. On the Twitch server that I play on, I have a lot more supplies and resources to work with, so this is kind of a new experience to me. We actually need one more spruce tree to cut down for a little more detail. So yeah, I guess I'm officially a YouTuber again, which feels really weird to say. I know I mentioned this before. I know I did the podcast, but I don't really consider uploading podcasts YouTubing. You guys may disagree, but that's your own opinion. So I want to start with this series, but eventually I want to start doing other series as well. I don't know exactly what I want to do in terms of the content, but I am very excited to be uploading again. I've been very interested in Gmod, and I know a lot of my friends have been too. So maybe I'll be uploading some Gmod, like some Shovel and Terrorist Town kind of stuff. I think that'd be pretty fun. And actually, we need to get back up there. Let's get back up there. Oof. And we'll punch out this, like that. Do this, that. And then we'll do kind of like we did with the walls. We'll put the smooth stone slabs on top. And we'll, once we get some more, actually, let's do it right now before we forget. And a lot of you guys may not be good at building. I'm especially not super great, but I feel like I know enough. So I feel like doing this series might help you guys be... Am I doing this correctly? Does that look good? Yeah, once I get some detail going, I'll be fine. You guys might not be the best builders, so having this series of building hopefully some cool shit will be inspiring. So I just need a little bit more. While we're waiting on that to cook, let's work on the inside. So here's how I want to handle this. We're going to go down just a little bit. And going down this much will give us a really cool idea. Let's go. Actually, I need a crafting table and to sleep in a second. But let's do this real quick. Get some slabs. Do this. I actually might need more oak wood. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more oak wood, but let's sleep real quick. If it will let us. There we go. Yeah, before we forget, let's grab an oak tree just so we have enough planks. I thought I had enough, but apparently that will not do it. So yeah, my plans for this little citadel area is to have like a main tower heading up the middle. Have like a shopping district where we build like little, like a blacksmith that sells armor and weapons. Like a clothing store. Like if you played Oblivion and you ran around the citadel, there's all those little shops and streets and archways and decor. That's the kind of vibe I'm going for. Alright, and then we do a slab floor. And then the same thing we did for the walls, we're gonna do some more variation. So I'm gonna take out some of these woods and add some spruce just to make the area seem a little bit less flat. Because even just having a slight little color change adds a lot to it. Then for the bottom bits, we're going to replace it with cobble. So this kind of theme of how we're building is how most of the buildings are going to be built. It's a combination of like stone walls and wood accents is going to be a very popular theme throughout this. Alright, and then we need some windows. So let's do like a window here and here. And then like a 2 wide here. And that's, see how much I like this lesson already? I don't need to add windows here or here because that's already a lot of natural light that comes in here. And then we can start moving stuff over. So let's do that. And then we can put our bed down like this. And if I do this correctly, it looks like a little bed roll. So this isn't really a very rich area, like a rich part of town. So people are gonna have really big ornate beds or big ornate houses. Just a little something here. And I'm not gonna move everything in. I'm gonna leave my chest out because I do want to build. Our next project is to build a big warehouse. So that might take some off-camera work. I think having a warehouse to store all our valuables in would be a pretty cool idea. Or at least kind of like a covered area. Well, I need stone brick slabs actually. What am I doing? Come around like this. Now for the windows. Are those too high, you think? No. For a house like that, they're kind of like basement windows. And I built all this in a creative world before I did this. That's why I'm kind of working kind of fast. I feel like glass wouldn't be a very popular commodity for this kind of housing, so we're gonna actually put some iron bars. It still blocks the area, but it still lets the light in. And though it looks like a prison, that's the kind of housing people live in this part of town. Alright, so let's put a lot of this stuff away. And I will say one thing we're missing is some color. And at the moment, I'm not exactly sure how to add color. Especially when you're building with stuff like this. But I'm sure we can find a way. So let's do the same thing we did before. Just pop up some of this. The idea is to not do it super uniform. Just kind of look at it and try to be as random as you possibly can. That is the goal. We'll make this a whole section like that. We'll do just 2 of these. How does that look so far? Let's take a peek. Yes, that is looking pretty decent. And then come around here. We'll do like a chunk right here. And then one. Excuse me. And then we'll do maybe just a diddle here. And then a block there and a block here. That looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty random. And then, yeah, we'll leave it there. Don't want to go too crazy. So we could actually, you know what? Let's try to add a few bits of detail on the outside. Some cobble, because there is cobblestone. Can I make this in the... Yeah. There are these cobblestone walls. How will these look? As like supports. Oh, okay. I think we have some there. Oh shoot. Our first invaders to the town. Maybe we can build some kind of lore around these guys. Like, they're like a neighboring kingdom and then wants to take us down. That'd be kind of cool. We can name them. You know what we could do too? We can even build like another kingdom that's kind of like that themed. I don't know. A lot of ideas what we can do. Oh, can we? No, let's save this. I don't want to put their colors in our base. But we could, just before I forget, I don't want to trigger a raid at the other village, so let's drink some milk. Do this. Come around here. There we go, and then we won't trigger a raid. And I think so far, actually we need a door. We definitely need a door. And let's just bring you with us. We'll find a spot for you. So we can like pop that out. That goes there. I have 3 doors. And we'll do that. That's not too bad. We can always add some detail over here. I might do that off camera. And let's move our furnaces inside as well. We'll leave the stone cutter and the chest outside for now. And we'll have like a little kitchen area right here. And then can we... Oh, we need some lights. And what I want to do for those, turn those into nuggies. And then we have lanterns. Hell yes. And then we can even have a lantern like this maybe as decoration. And we'll do just a little bit more of this. Yeah, that's not terrible. We can always just add some support right there. Just adding some depth. The biggest thing to do with building in Minecraft is definitely depth. You want to add... Everything in Minecraft is flat. So to make things look semi-realistic, you want to add variation in terms of colors and horizontal and vertical depth. You could even just do a bit of... that would make it unusable. And then we can add some furniture in here too. But we'll do all the intricacies off camera. This is our first house in our city. And we'll think of a way to add some color to it. Because I think having it all kind of grayscaled right now is kind of lame. Gonna be honest. But we'll figure something out. I promise. But as of now, that is all for me today. So there's didn't really accomplish too much this episode. But we at least got the theme of what we're going for here. And now we have somewhere kind of cute to live for now. We won't live here forever, but eventually we will. And where I want the big spire to be is right here. So this will be the central point of the town. Like the city hall will be right here and spiral into the sky. I don't know how tall it'll be, but it'll be a decent size. So anyway, I think I'm going to take the next 2 days to work on stuff off camera in terms of resource gathering. I might record a couple clips if I find anything interesting or see something interesting, but as of now, the next upload will be... This one will come out on the 4th, and then we might do every other day until we get really settled in terms of resources, because right now, the only limits to myself right now is our materials. So, alright, that's all from me today. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.